Good morning YouTube and welcome back to Tommy's Van Life. So first of all, I'd like to wish you all a happy new year. I hope you all had a great Christmas. 2020 out of the way, do one. 21 positive vibes. Let's do this. So the van is done. Well, there's lots more I could do to it, but I've done as much as I want to do to it. Let me give you a little look around. So with the cab, if you know me and you know the other vans, I don't ever touch the cab. If it's clean, I don't do nothing with the cab at all. So bog standard. I've shampooed the seats. It still needs another clean. But that's it with the cab. Nothing's really going on. The sliding door, it's got all the cladding on. Painted grey. All the way round. Just tidies it up a little bit, to be fair. This cupboard. Now if you remember from previous videos of this build, this cupboard, well, the other cupboard I was going to upcycle. I started doing it. It was a waste of time. It was weak. It was rubbish. It wasn't worth it. So I got rid of that. Got this on the home of bargains, which is Facebook Marketplace. £10. Yeah, I think it was. It was a tenner. It was a bit of a state. Just needed to tighten it up and that lot. So I tightened it all up. Give it a good lick of paint. And it's come up as new. We'll do this van a treat. I did say, well, if you look at all my last videos, at the start I was saying I'm definitely putting a sink in, definitely putting a sink in, and towards the end I took myself out of it, and the only reason being is because I never use a sink. I know it's a good selling point, but for me, when I use the van, I've never used a sink in a camper van. So, and it's not hard to do it. I mean, if someone really wanted to do it, if they buy it off me in the future, they just cut their hole in, put your sink in, put a 5 or 10 litre drum or whatever down the bottom, and there you go. There's not much to it. There's power all there, so you can run a pump. It's easy to do. And my cooker, like a camping fold-out cooker, just goes there. So that's all we use is the cooker. Bit of storage at the top, because everyone likes a bit of storage. We've got lights and lights. Love the spotlights, they give it a great look. 12-volt socket. This bed, I love this bed. I think it's a great idea. Not my idea, by the way, just an idea I see on the internet, but the amount of space I've saved by putting the bed above the double bed is crazy. Because normally I have to work out with this seat here the exact measurements and everything right for a single bed. Because I do the pull-out bed and everything else, but this time I hadn't had to. I could just build a nice little storage box / seat, and there you go. You could even use it as a bed, to be fair. Just put a decent cushion on there and use it as a bed. But well, it was me. So we got the single bed at the top. We've got the double bed. If you've watched past videos, I've said before, if you leave that panel out and leave that panel out, that gives you 6 foot in length. So that is a double bed. Little light underneath. Bit of masking tape, because I'm professional like that. You know what I mean? What do you reckon of the grey? I think grey and white looks great. I love it. Again, we got the storage box. We got the storage here. We got the electrics behind. Well, I haven't got my drill with me, but I'll throw a clip in just to show you. The electrics behind. But there's plenty of storage in there. We got the diesel heater vent, which has been on all morning because it's freezing outside. This is here hovering between 0 and 1 degrees at the moment. What's it in here now? 0.8. Oh, that's what it was set to, because I'm just ticking over. It's 13 degrees in here. Still not really warm, but it's quite warm. It just takes the chill off the air, you know. So yeah, that's what we got. And we got my son acting like a bit of a dope outside. I ain't locked him out, don't worry, I'm not that cruel, he's just come out. So yeah, that's what we got. That is the van completed. Let us know what you think. Let me show you in the back. Right, I'm going to warn you now. I'm going to show you in the back where the diesel heater and all that lot is. But let me show you. Right, don't say that I didn't warn you. So this is the diesel tank for the diesel heater, and the diesel heater is under here. What's that light on? Hold on. Don't know if that helps, but yeah, there's the diesel heater, diesel pump hanging away over there. I always hang the diesel pump, it quietens it right down, stops it ticking away on the bodywork. But yeah, that's the diesel heater tucked in there nicely. And there you go. But there's plenty of storage in there. There's loads. Right, so that is what we got. I've showed you around everything else. Now, the question is, how much has it cost me? We all know they're not professional builds. Everything I do is a budget build. I like to do it nice and cheap, or as cheap as possible. For not everyone's got hundreds of thousands of pounds. They can go and spend 50 grand on a bloody camper van, or 30 grand, whatever. You know what I'm getting at. I like to do budget builds for people that's not really got a lot of money. Like myself. So the whole van, from windows, diesel heater, all the wood, carpet, everything you see in the van from a box van to now has cost just under 1,500 quid. I'll say just under. It was 1475 or something, like 1478 or something, so we'll say 1,500 quid. So that's what it's cost, £1,500, £1,500, and we got ourselves a good little camper van here. So you haven't got to go out and spend thousands and thousands and thousands like people do. If you've got the money, fair play to you. You go and do what you've got to do. Totally up to you. I haven't, and as you know from the previous builds, I'll do the same. The last build was about 1,600, I think. I'm just guessing. I think the Crafter cost 1,600 quid, and that was a smart little van. It looked really smart. So yeah, that's what it's cost, and this is what we got. We could easily go out. We've got the heater and everything. We could easily go out and camp for a couple of weeks. We've got a 12-volt cool box. We got our little fold-out camping heater. That's all you need for 1,500 quid, you know. So yeah, that's what we got. And I'm well happy with it, well happy with the build. Let me know what you think about the build. So yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. More importantly, be safe. Let's have a good year. Thanks for watching all.